Hello lovely Pisces, and welcome to your March 2019 reading. I'm Gemstone Tarot. Okay, Pisces, love, relationships, life, whatever else we fishies need to know about. Happy birthday, of course. This is Pisces season and I am a triple Pisces. So yeah, it's our time. I'm just going to move my crystals into the light because I feel like it. Lovely. Pisces, Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising. What do you need to know? Hey! I feel like yellow is a very lucky colour for Pisces. It's not one that we can often pull off, but nevertheless. Wow. Okay, what does Pisces need to know? March. There is a new moon in Pisces. I think it's the 5th of March. There is also Mercury retrograde in Pisces. I know, as if we needed any more help being bonkers. Oh, Pisces. Oh, Pisces. This is very nice. Okay. Oh, lovely Pisces. Do you know, I mean, because I am a Pisces as well, I feel doubly bad that for the last probably, I don't know, a long time, year maybe, you'll know what I mean, my fellow fishies. Our readings have been difficult, haven't they? Okay. So I feel pretty glad to bring you something good. Let's put that one over there. I kind of want one more and it's you. Okay. So this reading is for March, but do you know what? I think it goes back to the full moon in Virgo that we had on the 19th of February, which is in the opposite sign of Pisces, in Virgo. I said that already. Mercury's going retrograde. I'm just like, I feel it goes back to that. I've got the Hermit in the reverse, which is the Virgo card. And I feel like Pisceans, since our eclipses of about, God, I think it was 2016-17, where we had the Virgo Pisces eclipses, and our lives changed irrevocably, and I think the kids call it big style. I feel like we're finally coming out of hiding. I know, and it's about time. Now, Pisces are naturally quite introverted. Why, of course, we have, you know, one fish going in that direction, one fish going in that direction. So at the same time, we're extrovert too. And many people who know a Pisces might say, oh my God, you know, that person is so outgoing. But it takes one to know one Pisces, and we know that we're not really. Pisceans are very good in their own company and very private and quite insular fishies. You know, we will go under the rock. We may be in the water, but we're kind of under the rock. Fish are not normally in plain sight, because what happens when you're in plain sight? You get eaten or fished. One way or another, you get eaten, and Pisces knows that. But sometimes Pisces, we overdo it and we spend too much time under the rock. And I feel like the full moon in Virgo, which happened at the same time as Sun moved into Pisces, kind of dislodged us from the rock, and we're out and we're swimming. There's some beautiful energy on the table. I mean, it's just lovely. Thank God for that. Let's start with this lovely yellow card of the Fool. Love this. The zero, the new beginning, the card of the major arcana, you know, the kicking off card, the teenager card, the tripping off the edge of a cliff, but I don't care because I once heard, it was Jonathan Caner actually, who's since passed on. I loved Jonathan Caner. He said that the quality about Pisceans is that they constantly seem to be sort of jumping from one ravine to another. And people are like, oh my God, how are they ever going to make it from this obstacle to that obstacle? And he said that like a sort of Spider-Man safety net just unfurls in front of Pisceans, and they have a canny knack of being caught. I suppose like a fishing net, but in a good way. or like a sort of emotional trapeze. It's an energy that we like. Pisceans are unpredictable, and we like an unpredictable life, while at the same time our other fish craves predictability, which is our Virgo, the other half, okay? The Fool is a gorgeous energy, and it's coming as the solar return is here and the new moon in Pisces on the 5th. The only thing that slightly muddies the waters is Mercury going retrograde in Pisces. But I feel like, although it may make you a bit nuts, we've got the Chariot in reverse, which is conflicting emotions and slightly, not keeping control of things as much as we would like, because Pisceans secretly are a bit control freakery, while at the same time the other fish wants to be free. I know. I feel like there'll be a certain kind of slight mixed up washing machine nature to it, but at the same time, it's very positive. Mercury in retrograde in Pisces is very positive. Sun being in Pisces is positive, and the new moon is positive. Now, this has come up for a lot of signs. It came up for Leo twice, and where else did it come up? I think it's come up for nearly every sign. It's a Mercury retrograde card of someone coming back from the past. If not, it's love feelings from the past, but actually it's not. It's someone coming back, because it's right next to the Page of Cups, which is a love offer, Pisces. Whether you want it or not, because I can hear there is a couple of you out there going, no thanks. Talk to the hand, it's not happening. Okay. It is happening. I don't know what to say. The Page of Cups is looking right at it, like this. And the Page of Cups is the love offer card, okay? Yes, it might be clumsy, because the Page of Cups is the youngest, the most immature of the offers. King of Cups being the most mature. It might be clumsy, it might be ill thought out, whatever. It might be expressed in a weird way, but it's coming your way. So, tool up. We've got the Nine of Cups, the emotional wish card. I told you it was a good reading. The Fool, the Nine of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Six of Cups. Oh my God, yum. I mean, it's just such nice energy. It's been a long time since we didn't have a million reversals in a reading for a start. We've got a few, but the predominant quality here is moving forwards. Eight of Wands. Swing, chling, zippity-doo-dah. Eight of Wands, sometimes travel. Some of you will be thinking of a new mission, of somewhere to go. If you do, it will be somewhere disorganised. It won't be like going somewhere on a package holiday, which most Pisceans don't anyway. It will be a bit of a make it up as you go along, a bit spit and sawdust, and a bit adventurous, bordering on, not dangerous, but certainly not predictable. You're not looking for predictable. Also, the Eight of Wands is communication. Page of Cups, Six of Cups, communication. You'll be hearing from somebody. You might not want to, or you might want to, but you will be hearing from them. Whether they're going to send, smoke signals, which for a Piscean, or a message in a bottle wouldn't be the most unusual thing. I mean, every Piscean I know, if you said to them, how would you like to receive a message? They would say in a bottle, because it's like someone threw a message into the sea, and if it reached me, it reached me, and if it didn't, it wasn't for me. That is the most Piscean way of communicating. It's like random, it's got the sea involved, it's kind of maritime and old-fashioned, and most Pisceans are quite romantic. Well, it's totally romantic, and you'd like a sort of, a salt-ridden, scrolly bit of paper that someone has properly handwritten. I know, it's not exactly an email, is it? This communication could be an email though, because my Eight of Wands is also social media. It doesn't really matter how they're going to communicate. They're going to communicate. They may travel to you if you're at long distance. Be ready. They may email, they may snail mail, they may message in a bottle, they could smoke signal. Is it hemaphore with the flags? Most Pisceans would really like that as well. I don't know. Semaphore. I think I just heard one of you then go, semaphore. Hemaphore. Oh my God. Okay. Now, two cards that are slightly mysterious here. One, we got the King of Swords. You may be dealing with an air sign person, or you may be dealing with a man who has been a bit frosty knickers in the past. He's been distant. Well, not for much longer. This is communication coming forwards. Also, you get the Two of Wands. That again is a travel card. Some of you are thinking, either you're thinking of going somewhere or someone is coming to you from somewhere. I think it's you thinking of going somewhere as well, actually. Now, at the bottom, I've got the Emperor and I've got the High Priestess in reverse. Now, that's Pisces, the High Priestess. In reverse. Okay. Your usual channels of intuition may not be open to you in March. Mercury retrograde offers an alternative kind of universe to a Pisces, especially when it's in, oh my God. Okay, some of you as well are dealing with, this is for the women, are dealing with the masculine, and this is for the Six of Cups. No question. And I'll tell you why I'm saying that as soon as I've done this other clarifier. Oh my God. Oh my God, Pisces. I'm going to need to do a couple more. What is going on here? God. Pisces. Okay. This is complicated. Of course it's complicated. The Emperor. I get the Emperor in reverse. Some of you are dealing with the masculine. So those of you that are in romantic relationship with men, you're dealing with the masculine, okay? With whatever that meant to you with this person, because it's the Six of Cups, so it's a karmic kind of relationship here. It feels really, really powerful. Over here for the Six of Cups, the Tower in reverse. This is somebody you may have really, really broken up with before. There was a row, there was a split, there was an epiphany, there was a Tower moment. That's in the reverse now. That's turned into this Six of Cups, but all the same. Somebody who previously may have been confusing and silent. Eight of Wands, we get the Ace of Swords. They've got a lot to say. And do you know when I said about message in a bottle? That it may be kind of obscure when they say it. Okay, don't expect, and luckily you're a Pisces, so it won't really matter, but don't expect a massive amount of clarity from them. There's a lot of enthusiasm, there's a lot of love, there's a lot to say, but it doesn't all make sense. Mercury's retrograde, you know, it won't all make sense. And then for the Fool, the Moon in reverse, which is the Pisces card in reverse, but it's also the card of coming to your senses and seeing through some kind of fog. Neptune is in Pisces at the moment, and it's really tricky because when Neptune is in Pisces, it heightens Pisces' already quite strong ability to daydream, to get lost in fantasy, and to not be able to draw the line between fantasy and reality. I think we now can, because things are coming through much more clearly, but all the same, there is a need. I keep getting message in a bottle. I cannot get rid of it. Message in a bottle, and this image of this bottle, and a message that you've been waiting for so long, and you put your finger in the bottle and you just get on the edge of it and you just pull this like scroll of paper out. How strange. For the Page of Cups, I get the King of Swords again. So we have the King of Swords twice. Traditionally, this is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, particularly Aquarius for me. But at the same time, it's also somebody who was not very emotional before. For a few of you, you'll be dealing with father issues. Either if your father passed, you will be getting wisdom downloads or even communication from them because Mercury is retrograde, or you're dealing with wounds to do with fathers. 9 of Cups, we've got the 3 of Swords. That is some kind of wounded situation. Just going to take a couple more clarifications. This is fascinating. Oh my God, there it is again. The Chariot in the upright this time. We're dealing with dark and light. We're dealing with masculine and feminine. We're dealing with night forces and day forces. Dualism. Pisces. We're dealing with this person. I don't even have the words for this. Chiron just moved out of Pisces. Yeah. And into Aries, I think. Oh, hello. Wow, this is a very emotional reading, Pisces. Okay, for the 9 of Cups, what you emotionally want and what will be happening, and some of it is because of this message in a bottle, which for some of you is from beyond the grave, for others of you is from a lost love, or someone, a lost love, someone coming back. That 3 of Swords, where that sword is, is doing its damage. There's been depression and no light and difficulty, and especially in eclipse times, because I've got the sun and the moon, which for me is eclipse. So we had the last eclipse on the 21st January in Leo. This could go back to then, or even back to the Leo Aquarius eclipses in 2018. Then this Tower in reverse, and the 4 of Cups in reverse, which is my catharsis card of emotion and tears, long due coming out. And then the 10 of Cups, Mars in Pisces. Ring a ding-a-ling, okay? Ring a ding-a-ling-a-ling. And the World, I don't think I've shown you that one actually, what am I doing? We get, oh yeah, the World, a new cycle. But it's so karmic. Pisces is a 12th sign. Pisces never gets to actually make an entirely new cycle because, like they say in T.S. Eliot's The Wasteland, in my end is my beginning, and in the beginning is the end. For a Pisces, it's Ouroboros, the snake that eats itself. It's the beginning is the end and the end is the beginning. 2 of Swords, but look, the new moon in Pisces removes that blindfold, and we kick off with this slightly contradictory message in a bottle type scenario. It's actually new territory in a way. I can't quite form it into words, and that's very Piscean for us. Ooh, who's that? We get infidelity, pain, and neediness. These are the things that are here in the 3 of Swords. Infidelity, pain, and neediness. That's in the past, but it's still, it's coming out. It's coming out, and we get falling in love. Wow. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. What can I say? I think you already know because you're a Pisces. Oh. Okay, we've got 3 oracle cards. Oh, we've got 4 oracle cards. Wow. First firstly, we get higher power. That's a very Piscean card. That's being in your higher power. It's feeling like you're in your higher power. It's being in your Pisces power. Then we get mending, and this is mending delicate threads of relationships. Flexible, which is a very Piscean thing, and this is the thing about how the silver birch tree is stronger than the oak, because in the wind it flexibly moves like a Piscean, okay? And clean it up. Clean it up is the moon in reverse. It's the feeling that you can only really clean up your side of the street. This is really interesting. Romance Angel Oracle card. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Message in a bottle. Wow. Love to know your comments for this reading, Pisces. And do subscribe to the channel and hit the wiggly bell if you haven't already. Everything else you need to know is in the description box about booking a reading. Ooh. Or donating to the channel. Wow. Healing with the Angels Oracle card. Oh my God. New beginnings. Yes. Forgiveness. Some of you that's to do with fathers. Yes. And setting intentions at the time of that Pisces new moon. Pisces, leave me a comment. Okay, nice reading. Namaste.